Look at it here. I'm going to go ahead here. Your perception is your reality. We just saw it on the slides. But it's not necessarily God's reality for you. Which begs the question. How many of you think of yourself as a saint? Put your hands up. Oh, come on. Let me ask it again. How many of you want to go to heaven? Whoa! All right, now we're communicating. A Wisconsin guy with the rest of you. You become what you think about. Your mind moves from the thought to the thing. Do you think that if you thought about yourself as becoming a saint, you might have a better chance of becoming one? The fact is this. We don't think about ourselves as a saint because we don't think we're worthy. We honestly think that that's reserved for the people on the stained glass windows here and the statues, not little old me. And another reason is we can't imagine a hospital being named after us. God is intended for you to be a saint. That's why Christ did everything that he did. So if we don't think of ourselves in that light, we're coming up short of where he wants us to be. Now, did you know that when you make it to heaven, you are a saint? Check the catechism. You are a saint. So now let me ask again. How many of you think of yourselves as a saint? We're still a little slow. Jesus is calling all of us to be saints. The same people that are depicted in the statues and the windows of this church started out just like you. It's something that's possible. We may not be canonized, get top billing, but it's possible. But it's a lifelong journey. For those of you that might be thinking, well, that's great, but it's great for them, but I wasn't sprinkled with that special dust like John Paul II or Padre Pio. I don't have those saintly qualities, the same ones that they do. Don't confuse this. Don't confuse where they started as human beings with where they finished. Fact is this, every saint has achieved greatness, but every saint started in the same place that you started. Peter he was just an uneducated fisherman. And most of the apostles were uneducated or infamous sinners. In fact, St. Augustine was a pagan playboy in his youth. Every saint has a past. Every saint also every saint has a past. Every sinner has a future. You do too.